have been out with men who accept me being outside. And when we talk about outside, we mean for my job, because of just good times or whatever the case may be. And I've also run into men who said, this is unacceptable at a certain point in time, right? I don't expect you to be out past this hour. I expect you to at least call me, let me know what's going on. Do I need to get you an Uber? Do I need to, you know what I mean? Do I need to come get you? Do I need to do certain things? And there's been some men who understand the complexity of me going out, having a good time with my friends, who's like, no issue. When you get home, call me. People have once again, we speak to boundaries. Where are you placing your boundaries and telling me and fully explaining to me in every way what it is that you will accept and what you won't accept? I had a nigga tell me the other day, you didn't call me when you got home. I don't appreciate that. I don't tolerate that. And if this is what's gonna go on, then I'm not willing to continue to talk to you. And I was like, I kind of like that a little bit, but fuck you at the same time, nigga. Because guess what? But I like the fact that he set his boundaries in place to tell me that, hey, I have an expectation of you. If you don't like after a certain time, you should be calling me, let me know that you made it home or what's going on with you, because this is the standard that I set for you and us in our situation, because I'm not used to that. You know what I mean? He's like, I understand that you're outside. I understand you have a business that involves you being outside and doing different things, but let me know what's going on throughout your night. In comparison to a motherfucker where you can go missing for 2 or 3 days and be like, oh, I hit him when you get back, and be like, oh, I just had a long 2 or 3 days. It was rough outside. I talk to you later. I need to know what your boundaries are. That way I don't cross them, because I don't want to. But if you don't explain those things to me thoroughly, there's no way that I can, like, granted, I could just be like, oh, this is what he wants to hear. But I've also been in a position where a man's been like, Morgan, you're giving me too much information. I don't need to know every point of your night and everything that you did. Just let me know you made it home safe. Like, it's the people and what you're willing to say and be upfront with, so that people know your boundaries and your expectations when it comes to relationships, talking, fucking, whatever it is. Nigga, look, I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you come home and fuck me tonight. Look, it's time, bitch. Look, as long as you come, my door's unlocked when you're on your way. You know what I mean? It's everybody is different.
So look, here's the bottom line. This all falls down to one particular thing that women innately need, and that is safety. And you have to have boundaries to feel safe. And if a woman is trying to manipulate you, she thinks you're lame. And because women look at women look at certain men as expendable. Oh, let me get what I can get from this dude because I know he ain't gonna last, because I don't really want him. So she's gonna shit on him and find different ways to get what she wants from him, so she can get rid of him at some point. Right? So the actual man a woman respects is a man that's going to impose boundaries and structure, just like how y'all talked about. Like, it's with me, I'm going to have a conversation with a woman by how she talks. Like, sometimes a woman will talk over you. Sometimes a woman would be condescending in the conversation. I'm going to check that right when it happens, because I don't like that, right? So it ain't really about you cussing at me or you saying something crazy. It's even the mechanics in the way we converse, because a lot of women, they're so used to just talking, where they get around a man and they just talk instead of having a conversation. So I would actually structure a woman where you even know how to converse with me, so we can have a comfortable conversation without just going back and forth, because I'm not going back and forth with a woman in a conversation. So altogether, every woman on here has easily proved to you, Sweeney, that women are children, and it's not a bad thing. Women are going to try you just like a child tries their parents. That's just
don't disagree with them, ladies. Y'all proved it. Hey,
stop, bro, stop. So the thing about it is, you can say it isn't true all you want to, but a woman is going to try a man just like a child is going to try her parent, because the woman actually needs to know if this man can protect her. And protection is emotionally, physically, financially. So she's going to draw outside of the line to see if he has the structure needed to hold her in line. Because the key is boundaries, which is outside of the line, and structure, which is inside of the line. And if you can't hold her in those lines, you ain't shit to her.
Respectfully, I appreciate that.
I'm just gonna say this real quick. It's not about. I mean, I'm not even gonna get on your women and children thing, but the big thing here is more about human nature. You know, it's almost like if you're supposed to be at work at 10 and ain't nobody looking at what time you come in, and you realize that shit, I could get here at 10:15. Ain't nobody gonna notice. A lot of us gonna come in at 10:15.
Men and women.
For that. You know, and it has nothing to do with, you know, women or children. And it's just about human nature. We take advantage of people, take advantage of situations when, you know, it can be done. And then that's period. That's across the board. That's men, women, children, old, young, whoever, you know, and that goes for, you know, manipulating or walking over a man. And that's why she said a good woman will just walk away. So it's not about sitting there and just going against nature and just, you know, walking over somebody. It's just about, you know what, I'm not even finna deal with this because I already see where this is gonna go. So I'm gonna bow out gracefully and go to the next man because yeah, I already see where this can go, you know. So like me going into all you can eat. I know I'm gonna eat everything. So
Okay, so let me get this straight, Erica. If you was over my house and I had $10,000 laying in a duffel bag, you would think about taking it?
Oh,
no, I'm not a thief.
She gonna take it.
No,
if she thought you was
no. There's a difference between thinking about and taking it.
See, now we're talking about stealing, and that we're not talking about stealing here, though.
But you know, human nature, though, right?
I'm just talking about
no, it's not human nature to steal unless you're a thief.
No, I'm talking about the thought, not the action, the thought.
Well, my thoughts wouldn't go to that because I don't steal. So, in $10,000, that man is about $10 million.
Still in time? Is it coming at 10:15 still in time?
Is it what?
Coming in at 10:15 still in time.
Hey, y'all just said y'all gonna push the boundaries because it's human nature to push boundaries. But then we say,
about stealing, though. I mean, now
stealing is also pushing a boundary.
It's kind of like y'all are trying to conflate the conversation.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We just have it.
All right, so we have some other people in there. All right,
Trev, what you think?
My only point.
No, Trev spoke. We got to get to Marcus and Jasmine.
If you give me the vibes of a pushover, then I shouldn't fuck with you. And you damn right. I should walk away. If you act like a pussy, you feel like a pussy, you smell like a pussy, I'm gonna walk the fuck away. If you act or pussy, I should be able to fuck with you in the capacity of a man that I would like to protect me. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not testing it on some, let me see if he knows if I'm lying to him. I said when I started, like some men be like, oh, this is cute. You know, she's coming in late. She wants to be like, oh yeah, you know, I was like, I'm not lying. I was out late with my girls, but some men have told me, "Hey, guess what? That's cute.
You can't be out late with your girl.
You can't be out late with your girl.
You can't be.
You got to come home, and you got to curfew, and you got to figure it the fuck out, or I'm coming to get you. There is no hands in butt, and I'm okay with that. If you tell me,
get me
is what it needs to be. Guess what? I'd be like, okay, we're done talking about Curtis.
So